A majority of the Delta is finally flood-free, but cleaning up properties and fields will be costly for farmers. In response, the USDA and Farm Service Agency is reaching out with a new aid plan. Alex Love joins us in the studio now with a farmer's reaction. Alex?
Melanie, it's actually up in the air with how much of a benefit this would be to Delta farmers. The Farm Service Agency is offering emergency loan programs, but the farmers I talked to say when you're already in a massive debt, another loan to pay may not be the answer.
Once a big lake is now a giant dust bowl, and farmers used to prospering in acres of green crop fields still feel the burden of the backwater flood.
It looks like a desert. There's nothing there. There's only leftover debris from the water, but not much green, just barren ground.
In response, the Mississippi State Executive Director of the Farm Agency requested a primary county disaster designation for 45 counties, including Yazoo, Sharkey, Issaquena, and Warren County, to make up for production loss.
FSA is considered a lender of last resort. If you lost money this year and can't get loans from your typical lending institutions, they step in and will loan you a low-interest loan.
But Delta farmers like Clay Adcock of Holly Bluff say the cost and depth of the backwater flood has already left their accounts sunk, making another loan unhelpful.
Land costs. So that's going to come no matter whether you make a crop on it or not. Also, you have equipment. Well, most of our equipment is so costly, you finance it over 5 to 7 years. Annual notes will come, no matter whether I made a crop or not.
Adcock did acknowledge these loan programs could certainly help some households temporarily make ends meet, but again stressed the biggest assistance Washington can send the Delta is finishing the pumps project.
The pumps are going to cost around $400 million. Well, since 2008 veto, there have been $370-some million in crop losses, not including this one. We could have paid for the pumps 3 or 4 times, and that's just another example of the government not looking forward.
Those who wish to apply for the FSA emergency loans have 8 months to see if they qualify. To find out, you can contact your county FSA offices.
Now, we reached out to the Mississippi Farm Service Agency for more details on these loan plans, but have not heard back. It's also important to note, due to the timing of the 2019 backwater flood, farmers already had to pay for their acres of rented farmland, but were unable to grow anything.